is something magical about the night. The night is so special. And the rain god could not stop us. We proved that Excel is unstoppable. From the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Excel Public School, I thank each of you, my dear audience, dear parents, distinguished guests, for bearing with us and being patient. Thank you once again. For the first time in the history of Excel Public School, we are hosting the musical theatre night, the greatest showman. When we initiated the journey, it seemed to be mission impossible. But at Excel, we never give up on our dreams. We have transformed our dreams into reality. Tonight, we honor P.T. Barnum, the founder of Barnum and Bailey Circus, businessman and the showman. You won't believe, dear audience, Barnum and Bailey Circus ran for 147 years in the US, and it closed only in the year 2017. In the play, he inspired those members, those marginalized members who are ashamed of being themselves, who are ashamed of not fitting in the society. Mr. Barnum encourages them, and then they become unstoppable. Nothing could stop them. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest has arrived. Our chief guest is Mr.C R Hanumanth. Let us welcome him with a big round of applause. He is being escorted by our principal, Mr. Matthew KG, and administrative officer, Colonel B. Enchantin. He is being accompanied by our secretary, Mr. D. Sudanva, and the school correspondent, Mr. H.M. Prashant. A big round of applause for our chief guest, Mr. C R Hanumanth, and all our dignitaries. As we embark this musical journey, our hearts are filled with hope and anticipation. And in this grand endeavor, we seek the abundant blessings of God Almighty. May I now request you, dear audience, to please rise for the school prayer. Our school choir will now render the school prayer. Please be seated, all of you. I once again welcome each of you. I welcome our honored dignitaries. I welcome you, Mrs. D. Sudanva. I welcome you, Mrs. Vaishali Hanumanth. I welcome everyone. May I now invite our honorable correspondent, Mr. H.M. Prashant, on stage to welcome our chief guest.
Good evening. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಬೆಳಕು ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಏನೂ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್, ಡಾನ್ಸ್, ಡ್ರಾಮಾ Sangita, Sahitya, Nritya, Nataka, all these have been part of our lives from time immemorial. Whenever there was a celebration, we sang, we danced. A festival, we sang, we danced. A victory, we sang, we danced. Celebration meant music and dance. Music, dance, and drama have been celebrated too. What you see in the wonderful architecture, the temples, and the other monuments, like in Halebeedu or Belur, that is testimony that we celebrate music and dance. We are here to celebrate music and dance in a similar fashion. It is a wonderful celebration. Our students of Excel Public School, have come together to celebrate music and dance. Drama has been an important element too in our lives. It's not only for entertainment, storytelling and drama has been used effectively to convey messages, convey a life lesson many a times. So music, dance and drama therefore is definitely worth celebrating, and that is what we are going to do today. In such a celebration, we wanted to have somebody who is a celebrity himself but also celebrates these forms of performing arts, music, dance and drama. When we were on lookout for such a person, we could find a couple who have done a whole lot of work in that space. Music, dance and drama, however, it is now called as the entertainment industry. I may not be wrong if I say the doyens of the entertainment industry in Mysore, Mr. and Mrs. Hanumanth, Mr. C R Hanumanth and Mrs. Vaishali Hanumanth. You all know them as the promoters of DRC Cinemas. Is there anybody in this audience who does not know what DRC Cinemas is? I'm sure there is nobody. Is there anybody who hasn't visited DRC Cinemas? I'm sure there would be nobody. Every one of you, I'm sure, would have visited DRC Cinemas. So therefore, Mr. Hanumanth don't need any specific introduction. However, I have to introduce Mr. Hanumanth, the full profile, because he is truly a multifaceted personality. We have the good fortune, all of us, meaning Mr. Matthew, Mr. Sudanva, Colonel Chetan, Mr. Matthew, we all have the good fortune of knowing Mr. Hanumanth for a long time now. He's not only a film professional, a film distributor, but also has interest in various other fields. He has been an active member and the past president of the Mysore Literary Association, which conducts a very prestigious Mysore Literary Festival, which you all are aware of. So, music, dance alde, ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯನೂ ಆಯಿತು. ಸಂಗೀತ ನೃತ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯನೂ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. He has been an entrepreneur par excellence. He's established something which is extraordinary. When the times where multiplex were only a concept which definitely Mysore hadn't heard of, they established something called as a DRC, pioneered that industry in Mysore, a thorough entrepreneur, a very, very successful entrepreneur. So, Mornedo, successful Udyami. And then his love for nature and love for environment is unparalleled. He has lots of initiatives. One is called the Junglescapes, which involves reforestation of degenerated forests. Right? He takes interest in rallying people around him and engaging in activities which involve reforestation. Incidentally, he is currently the chairperson, the chair of Environment and Sustainability Rotary Action Group. ESRAG is what it is called as. Globally, he is the chairperson of Environment and Sustainability Rotary Action Group. ಸೊ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ಒನ್, ಪರಿಸರ ಪ್ರೇಮಿ. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅವರನ್ನು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬ ಆದರ್ಶ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿಗಳಿರಬೇಕು ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಇದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷ್ನಲ್, ವೆರಿ ಪ್ಯಾಷನೇಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್, ವೆರಿ ಪ್ಯಾಷನೇಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ a great love for nature. Such a wonderful personality and probably the most apt individual and couple rather for the celebration of music, dance and drama today in the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. C.R. Hanumanth and Mrs. Vaishali Hanumanth. I request Sudhanva sir to kindly give a sapling as our token of appreciation. I mentioned about the couple, right? Mrs. Vaishali Hanumanth is no less a achiever. She's, I don't know if that phrase is there, poster girl antidya, poster boy antidya gottu, poster girl. She's the poster girl of woman entrepreneurship in Mysore, a very successful woman entrepreneur. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and gracing the occasion, both Mr. Hanumanth and Mrs. Hanumanth. Hearty welcome to you, sir and madam. I heartily welcome our school secretary, Mr. Sudhanva sir, and his family. Thank you for gracing this occasion, and all the other invitees, school managing committee member, Mr. Shiv Kumar, our colleague, Mr. Murali Krishna, the school committee member and trustee, Madam Lajwanti Sudhanva, our staff, Mr. Matthew, Vice Principal Guben Matthew, Administrative Officer Karna Chetan, all the staff, a hearty welcome to this program. All the parents who are here, a very, very hearty welcome. I know it was a little difficult because of rain. Getting here was not easy, but in spite of that, you have made it to the event, and I'm sure your efforts will not go waste even a bit. You will thoroughly enjoy every moment after I close and the proceedings start with Mr. Hanumanth sir's address. Every moment will be really, really enriching, I'm sure. Thank you, and a hearty welcome all parents and grandparents. Students, all the very best. A hearty welcome to you. The performers especially, very, very hearty welcome. I'm sure you're all looking forward to be performing today. I wish you all the very best. Do the best you can. Kill it. All of us are waiting to see you perform and really, really eager to get going. Thank you very much. Thanks everyone. A very hearty welcome every single person present here. Thank you.
On behalf of the cast and crew of The Greatest Showman, we promise we'll live up to your expectations. May I now invite our honored guest, Mr. C R Hanumanth, to grace the stage and share his valuable thoughts on this spectacular evening. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕವಚ, ಪರ್ಪಲ್ ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್. ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಜೋರಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಮೋಡ, ಮಳೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಹೆವಿಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಚ್ that we always make even what seems to be an obstacle into a positive opportunity to get over things. I was watching from the top floor the way in which the people have worked here to convert this entire place back into the stage which it is now. Congratulations to all of you, all the field staff. Great job. That is the spirit. ಇವಾಗ ತಂಪಾಗಿದೆ, ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎ ನೈಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಎನ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಯು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್. P.T. Barnum and Bailey, of course, introduction ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, greatest showman on earth. They exaggerated things, they caught the imagination of the public. That is what it is. The moment you are able to catch the imagination, the public are with you. And I can see the stage is now set to repeat that. And today, entertainment industry is huge, huge, huge. Just we were talking, Mr. Sudanma in the room, Rajinikanth jailer. Hardly about 10 days, 10 days, 4 or 5 days, release adi. Already it has grossed 600 crores. It is going to touch 1,000 crores. That is the power of the entertainment industry. So it is not that ಹಳೆಯ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. No. Today you have electronics, you have cutting edge technology, you have schools, colleges dedicated for this. It's a huge billion dollar industry. Every country has it. They export their culture through cinemas. They export values. They bring people together. Music, drama has no boundaries. It is a global phenomena. ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಹಾಡು ಕೇಳ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿರಲಿ, we immediately start tapping our feet. So that is the power of music. And today I can see the stage is set here, nothing less than a Broadway show. So I will be very disappointed if the quality is not up to that. I am sure, I have been told that you have been working for 2 months now to get your act ready. I am eagerly waiting to see how you are going to perform. All the very best to all of you. Great evening, great night. I wish you once again all the very best. Thank you for inviting me and having me here this evening. Thank you.
For your warm words, and we shall live up to your expectations, and we will prove that we are no less than the Broadway musicals. What are we waiting now for? The greatest showman. The stage is ready. It's awaiting the masterpiece of a musical theatre, The Greatest Showman, a tribute to P.T. Barnum, the legendary showman. The forthcoming moments promise an extraordinary spectacle of melodies and performances. Get ready to be swept away by an unforgettable experience of musical brilliance that you will cherish forever. Presenting before you in a short while from now is The Greatest Showman. May I now request our principal, Mr. Matthew KG, to honor our chief guest with a memento. A big round of applause. 1.5 from now, what you will watch is a delightful music, drama, dance, a sheer delightful performance. Over to you, the cast and crew of The Greatest Showman. Thank you.
Yeah, she said don't wear shoes. Like, if you don't wear those shoes.
This is where you wanna be. This is where you wanna be. This is where you wanna be.
Barnum, wipe that muck off. When will you ever learn to dress for the occasion?
Okay, father, I got it.
Charity, come here. Look at your dress. Is that the way you're taught to behave? Have you forgotten your etiquette?
Sorry, father. Excuse me, sir. Please, don't scold her. It was me. I made her laugh.
Well, young man, appreciate your honesty. Be being kind enough to stay away from her daughter.
Oh, Charity. How did you get out?
Through the window. Nobody knows I'm here. Does it still hurt?
Not really.
My father, he's sending me to finishing school. I don't know what my future will be.
I do. I see a bright future for you.
Well, what about you, Barnum? Will I ever see you again?
I'll stay here, waiting for you. I will find you, Charity, wherever you may be. Will you write to me?
I will write to you every single day.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind.
I've lost my mind.
I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost our mind.
I've lost my mind.
I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to the world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to for the world we're gonna make.
Sir, I know I don't come from much, but I promise I will take care of your daughter and I will give her a life as grand as this one.
Bye, Mother. No, Charity. Are you sure? Have you really made up your mind? Well then, may the winds be at your back and the sun upon your face, and the winds of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. Goodbye, honey. Bye, Mother.
She'll be back sooner or later. She'll be tired of her life of having nothing. She'll come running back home to us.
Sir, Phineas Taylor Barnum, if I may, sir, I believe I have skills and ideas that well go beyond punching numbers into an adding machine. I've read about this German fellow, Lilienthal, I believe, who's developed a glider that can take a man in the air. Isn't that amazing? I mean, if you were to apply that to this business, it would be revolutionary.
Gentlemen, can I have your attention? You all are dismissed.
Bankrupt? I thought the company had a dozen trading ships.
Yes, at the bottom of South China Sea. Typhoon sank them all.
Oh, you're back home early.
And until further notice.
Well, I don't think you were suited for that job anyway.
Or any job for that matter.
No, Barnum, don't say that. You've given me enough to cherish. And that's what makes our life together so exciting.
But Charity, this isn't the life that I promised you.
But I have everything I want.
What about the magic that I promised you?
What do you call those two girls over there then?
Daddy, did you get us a present today?
Present? For what?
My birthday.
It's not your birthday. Okay, I do have a present. But not just any present. The most amazing birthday present ever. This extraordinary machine was originally created by Leonardo da Vinci 400 years ago. But the blueprints had been lost for centuries. Until just last week, on a stormy night when a sunken pirate ship washed up on the shores of Nantucket. They found skeletons and treasures. The blueprints were recovered by none other than J.W. Mercantile. The blueprints crossed my desk very briefly, but I managed to commit them to memory. And if I have remembered correctly, here you go. Happy birthday, Caroline. This is a wishing machine. You tell it your wishes and it keeps them safe until they even come true. Even if you forget them, they're always there.
Can I tell a wish?
Step right up. Go ahead.
I wish to marry Santa Claus. And I wish for ballet slippers.
And I wish for forever happiness. For you, and for your father Barnum.
And shimmering splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, always sideways and under on a flop doodle. Haven't you seen a handsome man ever?
Mr. Barnum, are you here? Mr. Barnum, the venture you're proposing is quite risky and somewhat bizarre. It's a good bet what it is.
Sir, people don't want to admit it, but they are fascinated by the exotic, and the macabre is why we stare at it.
But Mr. Barnum, the bank is going to need a substantial collateral.
Of course, I would not suggest otherwise. The sale and deed to my entire fleet of trading vessels. Here you go.
Thank you, Mr. Barnum.
What did we buy with this loan?
Barnum's Museum of Curiosity.
What kind of museum is it, Daddy?
A place to be transported. A place where people can see things they have never seen before.
Like wax figures?
Yes, the Barnum's Museum of Curiosity will give everybody an opportunity to see the world's best figures and some of the most amazing things from around the world. Welcome to the Barnum's Museum. It is 1 hour of your time, sir, but it will change your life. We have a show on the hour, every hour.
I love your dress.
Surely not for the faint-hearted. I can tell that you'll love it for anybody who's wearing a hat. Oh, that's you, sir. Welcome to the Barnum's Museum.
Load of garbage.
No, it's just rubbish. This is ridiculous. How can people do this? You saw some tickets today.
A few, yeah. Most of them were rushing home. It's Friday. But we sold a few.
Daddy, I think you have too many dead things in your museum.
Do you?
Yes, Daddy. We need something more alive.
You must be Gertrude Stratton. I'm looking for your son.
I don't have a son.
The hospital record says you do. Charles, right? Age 22?
Charles! Charles! Charles, come faster!
Phineas Taylor Barnum, at your service. We're putting together a show, and I need a star.
You want people to laugh at me and make fun of my miseries?
Well, they're laughing anyway, kid. Might as well get paid. I see a soldier.
No.
A general riding across the stage with a sword and a gun and the most beautiful uniform ever made. And when people see him, they won't laugh. They will salute.
But will they ever love me, respect me, appreciate me?
Hey, you're looking for freaks. I know where you can find one of those. Come with me, I'll take you to your destination.
Hello? Is somebody here?
Sir, you shouldn't be here.
I'm sorry. Who's singing? It's you, isn't it? You have a melodious voice.
Sir, you're not supposed to be here. I'll have to ask you to leave.
You don't know your worth. You're so talented, blessed, and extraordinary, unique. I might even say beautiful.
Sir, please leave me alone. Society has done enough of its mockery towards me. Please don't add on to my pain and worries. Kindly leave.
I really do hope you come.
What is this? No, I don't want to be part of any of this. Here, have it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be hidden from a society that does not accept me. I'm happy to be isolated.
They don't understand it, but they will. And they will appreciate you and accept you for what you are.
Brother and sister.
Oh, what do you do?
Acrobat.
People are going to like us if we put us on stage.
Oh, well, I'm counting on it. What people think doesn't bother me much.
all through your days. Got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can shake awake, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flip the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the color's blinding. Take a world and redefine it. Leave behind your narrow mind, you'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright. Reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified. The world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. I see it in your eyes.
This is your day, Letty. Go on.
You're waiting for me?
Yes, for you.
No, I can't believe this.
This is your day, Letty. Show them who you really are. Show them the real Letty, who is talented and deserves their respect.
You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright. Reach it up to the sky, and it's open wide. You're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come on, come in, come on.
To anyone who's bursting with a
Come on, you hear the call. To anyone who's searching for a way to break free. And the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, 'cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And we know we can't go back again to the world that we were living in, 'cause we're dreaming with our eyes wide open.
Ah, Mr. Bennett from the Herald. You might have come to see another show, I presume.
Tell me, Mr. Barnum, does it bother you that everything you're selling is fake?
Do these smiles seem fake? It doesn't matter where they come from. The joy is real.
Oh, so you're a philanthropist.
Well, hyperbole isn't the worst crime. Men suffer from imagining too little than too much.
The creed of a true fraud.
Mr. Bennett, when was the last time you smiled or had a good laugh? Like a real laugh? A theatre critic who can't find joy in the theatre. Now who's a fraud? Ah, and Mr. Bennett, the word you used to describe my show from earlier, circus, has a nice ring to it.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes, Charity, welcome to our new home. Helen, there is something for you in the room upstairs.
It's the dollhouse, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
And Caroline, this is for you.
What is it, Daddy?
There's a ballet school right down the street. Just past your grandparents' house, actually.
Thank you, Daddy.
Don't tell me you bought this house just to rub your success into my parents' noses.
Well, that wasn't the only reason. This is the life that I promised you, Charity. Mr. Carlyle, I've heard a lot about you.
Mr. Barnum from the circus. I've heard a lot about you and your circus freaks. I meant performers. It really is intriguing.
Yeah, thank you. May I buy you a drink?
Sure.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down, I know you see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the drudgery of walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the same part you gotta play? Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride. It'll take you to the other side. Cause you can do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, or you finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. It'll take you to the other side.
Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in. Well, I hate to tell you, but it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. Cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, and that'll show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. But I live among the swells, and we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you. Don't you know that I'm okay with this uptown part I get to play? Cause I got what I need, and I don't wanna take the ride. And I need to see the other side. So go and do like you do, I'm good to do like me. Ain't in a cage, so I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? I don't need to see the other
Is this
side.
really how you like to spend your days? Whiskey and misery and parties and play.
If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town. Disgraced and disowned, another one of the clowns.
But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream, and it'll wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walls and start them breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you.
Well, it's intriguing, but to go would cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show would I be taking?
Fair enough, you'd want a piece of all the action. I'd give you 7, we could shake and make it happen.
I wasn't born this morning, 18 would be just fine.
Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels on the dime?
15,
I'd do 8, 12, maybe 9, 10.
Don't you wanna get away to a whole new part you gonna play? Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride to the other side. So if you do like I do, so if you do like me, forget the cage, cause we know how to make the key. Oh, damn, suddenly we're free to fly. We're going to the other side. So if you do like I do, to the other side. So if you do like me, to the other side. Cause if you do, we're going to the other side. We're going to the other side.
WD, and I want to introduce my newest hire, Mr. Philip Carlyle.
It's a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine.
What is your act, Mr. Carlyle? What are you good at?
I don't have an act.
Everyone has an act.
Oh my God, Mr. Barnum, you're here. You should take a look at what is happening. Come with me. Come with me.
Yeah, Philip, keep right up. I'll be right back.
Mr. Bennett, what do you think about Mr. Barnum's circus? What is your take on it? We see locals protesting here. Do you think their interests are genuine?
It's absolute nonsense. How can he just put people and make money out of their miseries? It's ridiculous and terribly wrong. We must share our concerns about it and pull the curtains down.
Why do they do this? Am I doing something wrong?
Why do you care what Bennett thinks? Whatever happened to thriving off controversy?
I'm totally upset about what is happening around us. Hey, what do you think of this? Have you seen them? It is so unfair.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I do.
The master of the household has it in command of the Queen to invite Mr. Phineas T. Barnum and his theatrical troupe to a procession at the Buckingham Palace.
Queen Victoria? Is this for real?
Well, I had to pull a few strings. If you want society to accept you, you might as well start at the very, very top.
Are we all invited?
I guess we'll have to tell the Queen that either all of us go or none of us will.
The Queen of England? It can't get much better than that. We'll be meeting the Queen of England?
Your Majesty, may I present Mr. Barnum?
The pleasure is mine, Mr. Barnum. I've heard all about your little colonel from my friends in America. My goodness, you're even smaller than I thought.
Well, you're not exactly reaching the top shelf yourself, sweetheart.
Who's that?
Who? The opera singer. She's the most famous performer in all of Europe.
Singer? Huh? Introduce me to her.
What? I don't even know her. Miss Lynn, my name is Philip Carlyle, an extraordinary gentleman next to me.
Finish Taylor Barnum. The pleasure is mine.
Of course, you're the American. I believe I might have heard of you and your unique showbiz.
Miss Lynn, I want to make you famous not just in Europe, but in the whole world.
Have you heard me sing? How do you know that I'm capable of that?
Something in me makes me believe that you're extremely talented. You're not magic, you are real.
May I ask you, Mr. Barnum, why me?
People come to my show all the time for the pleasure of being hoodwinked. For once, I'd love to give them something real.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. Set off a dream in me. It's getting loud. And can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of thousands spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too late. These hands can hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, never, never enough. Never, never, never enough. Never for me, never enough. Never, never, never enough. Never, never, never enough. Never for me, for me, for me. Only shine of thousands spotlights, all the stars steal the night. I will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too low. These hands can hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough.
I'd like you to meet my wife Charity and my daughters.
Oh, my dear gorgeous girls, how do you do? I've heard a lot about you from your daddy. Caroline, your daddy says you're a great ballet dancer. Still learning.
Mr. Barnum, I must admit, your new find is quite remarkable.
Finally, I'm glad I could bring joy to the most joyless critic.
Phineas,
Yes,
I see. You've done well in your life as promised. I'm happy for you and my daughter.
thank you. You would love to meet my daughters.
Mother, father, how have you been? My lovely granddaughters, it has been so long since I've seen you both.
You missed those lovely times with my girls, and I was busy making my place among your so-called fancy friends.
Barnum, can you not do it here? Can you please not do it here?
I see. The journey of the tailor son would have been long.
Get out.
Barnum!
No, madam, you can't enter.
Sir, please.
No, please try to understand.
Lady, what are you doing here? You got a show in an hour, okay? So go get ready for it.
Mr. Barnum, it's just the evening. We can have at least 3 drinks, right?
No, Letty, no.
What do you mean,
No.
Mr. Barnum?
It's crowded in here, okay? So go get ready for the show. Go.
Mr. Barnum! No, Mr. Barnum! Mr. Barnum! No, Mr. Barnum. You can't do this to us. You showed us how to celebrate ourselves and how to accept ourselves for the way we are. You embraced our unique personalities. Now is it you who is embarrassed of us? Mr. Barnum, you have given us our identity and we will not let anyone take it away from us. Not even you, Mr. Barnum. Not even you.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away the things we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be
Would you like to come watch a play with me tonight?
Oh no, Mr. Carlyle, I'm afraid that's a bad idea.
And why do you always push me away?
Society will never accept me and my dreams, even
Well-
if I have one.
Well, I have tickets for the both of us that most people in society won't be able to get their hands on.
Okay, Philip, I give in. For one last time. Philip?
Dad, Mom, this is Anne. She works with me. Mom.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself walking with such petty people?
Mom, Dad, enough. You can't talk to her like that. Anne, don't go. Anne, please.
It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. Believe it's not in the cards, but fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so you can tell me if I decide that you're my destiny. What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. 'Cause you were the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me, and no one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars? Say you are who we are. Could we are? Could we are? It's easy. You think I don't wanna run to you, but there are mountains, and there are doors that we can walk through. I know you wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go tired, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, and no one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars and tell everyone who we are? All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fly with you. So just give me all of you. It feels impossible. It's not impossible. Say that it's possible. How do we rewrite the stars? Say we were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart. 'Cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you and it's up to me, and no one can say what we get to be. So why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to who we are tonight?
Is this trip really important? I see that you're too engrossed in your work these days, that you barely have time left for the girls and for me.
I'm doing this for our future.
We need you in our future, not this luxury. I see that you've distanced yourself from us. I barely even recognize you anymore. First, I started from buying a house on the same street as my parents, then meeting the Queen, then bringing Jenny Lynn, and my father the other night. When will it ever be enough for you, Barnum?
I'm doing this for our future.
But
What about Caroline and Helen?
look around you, they have everything they want.
You don't understand.
I do understand.
No! You don't understand! How could you? You always had what you wanted. Big house, good school. Unlike me, who was treated like dirt. I have gone through that pain. I won't let my children go through it too.
You don't need to impress everyone, Finn.
Just a few people around you are enough.
I know that. But this is my dream. And it is important to me.
Barnum!
Some people long for a life that is simple and planned, tied with a ribbon. Some people won't sail the sea, 'cause they're safer on land. To follow what's written, but I'd follow you to the great unknown, off to a world we call our own. Hand in my hand, and we promise to never let go. We're walking a tightrope. High in the sky, we can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope. Never sure, never know how far we could fall. But it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Ooh, 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 with you. Mountains and valleys and all that will come in between. Desert and ocean, you pull me in, and together we're lost in a dream. Always in motion, so I risk it all just to be with you. And I risk it all for this life we choose. Hand in my hand, and you promised to never let go. We're walking a tightrope. High in the sky, we can see the whole world down below. We're walking a tightrope. Never sure where you catch me if I should fall. Well, it's all an adventure that comes with a breathtaking view. Walking a tightrope with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. With you. Ooh, 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 with you. With you. With you. Oh, with you.
Well, Mr. Barnum, I've given you the world, haven't I?
Jenny, no, sorry. I've become a distraction. You should complete your tour without me.
What? You're leaving? So that's it?
What do you mean?
I'm just another your axe?
No, Jenny, no.
I'm done.
Jenny, you can't do this to me. You have to complete your tour. It will ruin me.
When you're careless about other people, Mr. Barnum, you bring ruin upon yourself.
Hey, look, it's the ringmaster.
Gentlemen, we finished our last show for tonight. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
This is our town, son. We think you should leave. You and your freaks and your spokes.
Sir, I will only ask you one more time.
Then what, boy?
Well, you asked for it.
Attack! Fire! Fire! Everyone, get out!
excited.
I missed you and my girls so much.
Daddy, I'm so happy you're back. Daddy, you missed my ballet recital, but I'm so glad you're back. Fire! Fire! It's coming from the circus!
Charity, take care of the girls. I will have to rush.
Girls, hold your hand and follow me.
We don't need a building. All we need is a tent.
Good idea. That's a good idea, bro.
I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. But those were someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, watch, wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. And let the promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now on. From now on. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. From now on. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Yes. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. Let's wait until tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight. Let the promise in me start. Like an anthem in my heart. From now on. From now we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again. And we will come back home. And we will come back home. Home again.
No, Barnum. I can't do this without you.
I know you can.
Where are you going?
To my family, they need me.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. Been searching in the darkness, sweat soaking to the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind.
Somebody that's coming for you, running that chair. It's only this moment, don't have up to locker. Your fever dream, can't see, getting closer. Just surrounded with your feel free, taking over all. It's fire, it's free, it's body, don't you know? It's a creature in the pulpit, on your blind spot. Something making on the pressure, every wall, something all slow. Tell me you wanna go. It's calling out the crowd of lights. Runaways are running the night. Cause the costume is taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show.
What do we call these renegades in the rain? Where the lost get found and we crowned in the circus cage.
Somebody that's coming for you, running that chair. It's only this moment, don't have all the sucker. It's blinding out, shining, anything that you know. It's surrounded with the cold and you wanna go. But it's calling out the crowd of lights. Like the runaways are running the night. Impossible costume, it's intoxicating you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. It's here in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. It's here in front of you. This is where you wanna be.
It's calling on the crowd of lights.
The runaways are running the night. Possible costume is taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. The sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, everybody, this is the greatest show. Oh, make a noise. Greatest show. Oh, make a noise. Greatest show. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, this is the greatest show.
Wow! Superb performance by the entire cast and crew of The Greatest Showman. The success of this magnum opus of musical theatre lies on the invaluable direction, mentorship of a dear principal, Mr. Matthew KG. At EPS, everyone gets equal opportunities to evolve, grow, and unfold their talents. Our institutional values resonate: respect, human dignity. In the last hour and a half, the theatrical production beautifully echoed and encompassed all these beliefs. Music, please. May I now welcome Mr. Matthew KG to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you. Let's put your hands together for all my children. The hunt is about 250 children performing, entertaining you for the last 1.5 hours. The national anthem.